Aelor! Aelor Gawr! Come forth from your hollow and grant me audience!
What man is he that would come to my abode?
Aelor Gawr, many winters past you were in alliance with my father, King Arthur of Gwynedd. I am Clydog, his heir and successor.
Aye. Arthur Sabinian. I knew him well. Once he would come to my mountain seeking counsel. Indeed, last I laid eyes on you, you were but a gurgling babe. Why now then, do you come with shield bright and blade sharp?
I do not intend to make war on you as others have.
Tell me, young king, why then have you come?
There is much strife in the world below, Aelor. As the years wane on, the armies of the foreign invaders continue to score victory and drive us ever westward.
Trouble me not with the quarrels of men. Are you so ignorant of the oath of your father? Spare me your talk of war and politics. Your problems are your own.
I have not sworn such an oath.
It was sworn upon the blood of your house. Cannot be broken. Such are the laws of old.
What then is to become of you? When the armies of Mercia lay us to waste and sweep through these valleys to claim them as their own? Will you say the same when they appear before your cave with sword and spear?
As you do now.
They will not lead with Parliament as I do. I implore you, return these lands to us. These mountains are our last line of defense. Share them with us, or else seek a new domain. Our survival rests with you.
Never do I tire of this vista. See how the new wind clears the valley of mist.
And with it brings the storm.
Indeed. I shall lose many of my flock this night. There is no force that would move me from my home. It shall neither in whole nor in part be taken from me. To my last breath, I swear this.
I will not see my kingdom erased for a vow spoken before my time. Aelor, you were once our ally and friend. I beseech you, take your flock and go now in peace to those distant lands yet untouched by war. I shall dispatch my most valiant warriors to escort you and lend you my ship to ferry you to whatever country you should see fit to resettle.
And how long then before the men of those lands seek to annex my home? Once I freely roamed the plains of these isles. Now in my waning years, even this barren range is to be unafforded to me. Nay, I have receded far enough.
Can't you see? Our fates are intertwined. Let us aid each other.
My fate is my own. I thank you for your offer, good king. But I will not be moved, and will quarrel no further. All this talk makes me weary.
So much has been lost already. I cannot return with empty hands. Forgive me, old friend.
You would drive me from my home, as the invaders do to thee.
This is the way of the world.
Of this at least we may concur. I have bore witness to much change in these lands. I have seen an empire crumble. I have watched heroes rise and fall. Once my kind were the sole inhabitants of this island. Now I am all that is left. For just as these invaders seek to drive you from your land, so too are my race all but extinct. And so too will your enemies one day succumb to a power greater than they. And thus, the wheel grinds onwards.
Then we see eye to eye.
Nay. For in turning me from my land, you will bring upon your house a most deep and lowering dishonor for which there can be no conciliation. You will have broken a sacred vow and forsaken the traditions of your blood. Though perhaps your deed this day will ensure the survival of your realm for a few generations more, they will be fraught with discord and unending bloodshed, for its legacy shall henceforth be built upon the utmost disregard for your honor and heritage. Such kingdoms do not endure. Let this be my parting counsel.
Enough! Perhaps in times of peace the old ways should be upheld, and in brighter days they shall again. But for now, the world is too small and bloody.
Then let us speak no more.
Oh, easy, girl. My lord.
Horses are skittish, Lladarn.
Think it were a pine marked in, sir. Or perhaps they're merely pleased to see that your head remains on your shoulders. Words could not move him then.
Not words, no.
Was it a hard fight?
What does it matter?
None, I suppose.
Aye. None.
Let us depart, and reach the Gannoy before dark. The storm gathers.
Aye. And with haste. This night will be long and cruel.
The Last Giant. Aelor Gawr was played by Mark Lewis-Jones, King Clydog by Glyn Pritchard, and Lladarn by Geraint Rhys. It was written and directed by George Pritchard, with sound design by Gwilym Pritchard and music by Ollie Macaulay. The Last Giant was a Backchat production.